This is a perfectly good iPhone, but it's about 2 years old. I'm just about due for an upgrade, and come to think of it, Apple is about to bring out upgrades. They may even bring out 2 new phones next week. So people are scrambling to find ways to trade in their phones so they can use the money to buy new ones. There are a bunch of options for doing this, including one that's extremely convenient but not necessarily the most lucrative. We'll start with that one. It's called Eco ATM. And the name really gives you a hint about how it works. It's actually a kiosk that you can find in some local malls that looks a lot like an ATM machine. It even spits out cash, but you got to give it your phone first. How does it work? Here you go. I ran my phone through a machine at the Cambridge Side Galleria a couple of times with sort of weird results. The first time it misidentified my iPhone 4S as an iPhone 4 and offered me $97 for it. Second time around, it got a little better. It realized it was a 4S and it offered me $110. But I've been to other online services and even to an Apple store, and at all 3 other locations I've checked, you can get $200 for an iPhone 4S. Apple will actually send packaging to your house so you can mail them the phone after they've decided to accept it. They inspect it physically to make sure it's up to standard. And if it is, you can get about $200 for an iPhone 4S. The problem is that you must spend that $200 on another iPhone. For a better price and more flexibility, there are other marvelous options out there. For example, there's Gazelle. That's a company that's been around for some time. They're actually based in Boston. You can go online, tell them what you've got, and they'll even send you a package where you can mail it into them at no charge. Also, there's an app that runs only on Apple devices called Sold. That one's really cool. You take a picture of the device using Sold, and then it tells you electronically, immediately, how much they're willing to pay for it. It's not bad at all, and again, for an iPhone, it offered about $200. These are just a few of the options out there. You can also check out Radio Shack, Best Buy. There are a number of places where you can trade in your phone nowadays. So if you're getting ready to rush out and maybe get a sleeping bag and sleep outside the Apple store when the new phones come out, before you do that, first get yourself some money so you can pay for that hot new phone. From the Tech Lab, this is Hiawatha Bray.